Hello, hello. You're listening to the Goggler Podcast. Ian Bahir and Uma with you. M.O.D.O.K, we think, is going to be available, on Disney Plus Hotstar Malaysia. The show, of course, is created by Patton Oswalt. It's got a fantastic voice cast, and it is about a very weird and obscure Marvel character that was created by Jack Kirby called M.O.D.O.K.
Mental organism designed only for killing. For killing.
And he heads up AIM, which is Advanced Idea Mechanics.
He heads up AIM,
And he heads up AIM, but also, for those of you who were watching WandaVision, AIM was in all of the kind of conspiracy theory speculation.
We should say it's a family / workplace comedy about a guy with a giant head who goes home to his family who know he's a guy with a giant head who floats around and plots to destroy the Avengers.
And a villain, yeah.
Yeah, a villain at the head of a company called Advanced Idea Mechanics where everyone wear beekeeper suits.
And he is a classic comic book villain in that sense. And of course, this is also Marvel's first foray into comedy.
It is a comedy first and foremost.
Yeah, correct.
It is that just happens to be set in the Marvel Universe. And yes, Iron Man will turn up, and it's not like he's being held back like a WandaVision thing where you're humming and hawing over. He's in the first episode, and I mean it's not a scattershot approach, but it is a shotgun blast. This is like there are comic asides from like different background characters. There's visual jokes going on. There's physical comedy, which is amazing for stop motion toys.
Yeah.
There is an entire episode dedicated to Third Eye Blind.
Right?
Yeah, shotgun approach is right. The gags come at you a mile a minute. It was a genuinely pleasant surprise. I didn't know what to expect from this. I mean, I like Patton Oswalt, so I thought, okay, it should be good, but I didn't expect it to be this good. It really is the Marvel Universe meeting Brooklyn Nine-Nine or something like that, right? If you aren't a big Marvel fan, not everything might land, but I think there's enough jokes to pull you through.
I think if you can get past the floating giant head thing, with a daughter who's also a floating giant head, I think you'll be fine. I mean, it's sort of like how it took me a while to get over BoJack Horseman being in this universe where there are animals and humans talking.
Right.
And living side by side, right? I think, so if you can get past that kind of thing, if you can get past the fact that this is a giant floating head trying to take over the world, who's got a wife who's a mommy blogger and 2 kids, you'll be fine.
Check it out next week when Disney Plus Hotstar launches in Malaysia. That's June the 1st. Let us know what you think of M.O.D.O.K. when you see it. You know how to get in touch with us. Don't forget to rate this podcast on all your podcast apps. Tell your friends, tell your family. You know what to do. Thank you so much for listening to this second attempt at recording the Goggler Podcast.
Let's do it one more for safety. I feel like I got to do it again.
One more for safety
One
from
more.
the top.
One more from the top. Woo!